London in those days was very different from the London that we know now. For a start, it was a lot smaller, and it was a walled city surrounded by open fields. Those walls had been there for a very long time. They'd been built by the Romans hundreds of years before.
Looking at the position of the city, the Normans decided that the strongest place to build their castle would be here at the corner of the Roman wall and on the banks of the River Thames.
Why do you suppose they wanted to be by the river? So they could get supplies up by boat, or to keep an eye out for attackers who might come up the river? Perhaps it was for both reasons. What do you think?
Well, whatever the reasons, this is where they chose. Now, building a stone castle takes a very, very long time, and the Normans were in a bit of a hurry because somebody might have attacked them at any moment. So, what do you think they did? Any guesses? Well, first, they dug a deep ditch. Then, behind the ditch, they built a really high wooden fence.
And in doing so, they made excellent use of the old Roman wall. The old Roman wall ran along here, down to this corner where it turned and went along there behind the trees. Now that meant they were already protected on these two sides. So all they had to do was to dig their ditch and build their fence along the other two sides to form a square. And that's what they did. They built a fort, and inside it, in what's known as the bailey, they put up wooden buildings in which to live and to store their supplies.
The wooden fort was all right for a few years, and it certainly gave them some protection. But William wanted something much grander and much stronger. What he wanted was a stone castle that would last forever. So he got his stonemasons and he got his builders to start work, and eventually this was the result. It took 20 years to build it.
They called this the White Tower. Can you guess why? Well, the answer's very simple. To make it look more impressive, they painted it with whitewash.